Thank you. All right, we'll start with Justin.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, my name is Dr. Justin Spees. Superintendent Swift, earlier in the meeting during your report on school enrollment numbers being down, you said this was due to declining birth rates in Kansas being the lowest recorded since 1912, along with a 15% drop in the number of children under age 5 in recent years, which results in a smaller pool of school-aged children.
These enrollment trends mirror a declining birth rate. Data from our Kansas Department of Health and Environment indicates that we currently, or as of 2023, have the lowest recorded birth rate since 1912. A 15% drop in the number of children under 5 years over recent years, and then also the pattern of out-migration have compounded the effect of this falling birth rate.
Well, what about abortion? Why didn't you mention abortion as an obvious cause of the low birth rates? Killing children in the womb will most definitely result in less children being born, and then subsequently less school-aged children. In 2023, there were 19,467 abortions in Kansas, a 58% increase from 2022, and there were 22,720 abortions in 2024, an 18% increase from 2023. You all are supposedly educated and are supposedly educators, so let me ask you this. Would killing 22,720 children in the womb in 1 year lead to a decrease in birth rates? It's not rocket science. It seems that feminism, which you all ascribe to with its full support of abortion, is contributing more to decreased enrollment rates than anything else. So, Dr. Swift, why didn't you mention abortion and feminism in your report as reasons for low birth rates? Killing kids in the womb is wrong. And then, of course, also clearly the district's authoritarian COVID policies during COVID made parents remove their kids from your schools. They were tired of your insane and entirely unnecessary mask mandates and entirely ineffective online learning during COVID. And I tried to tell you morons this all throughout COVID, but you wouldn't listen to me. Instead, you and this entire community in the media labeled me as a crazy person not worth listening to.
A school day started out with a scuffle between two adults. It happened outside of Sunset Hill Elementary in Lawrence. Police say it happened because one of them tried to steal a protest sign. KCTV5's Nathan Vickers is live to tell us what happened here. Nathan?
Well, Brad, since the start of the school year, there have been demonstrators here at Sunset Hill Elementary, some against masks, some for masks. But every day of the school year so far, there's been one man in particular out here holding up his signs. You'll always find Justin Spees standing by the Lawrence School District offices around 3 p.m.
I'm out here every day.
He's been protesting the district and county mask requirements.
Zeitgeist always moves. And in this country, we look back oftentimes at the stuff that we did as a society and say, what were we thinking?
In the morning, Spees demonstrates by Sunset Hill Elementary. He usually sets up across the street from Matt Hornicke's house near the crosswalk.
Day one, first day back to school, anti-mask protester decided that he was going to sit on the corner over there and make sure that he got his word out to everyone.
He doesn't agree with Spees, and he says he's tired of the spectacle. But even he was surprised when he saw this going on outside. His security cameras show what happened.
Saw the blue car pull up and jump out, take the signs out of his hands, threw them into the middle of the street, which got Justin, is his name, riled up, and they were out in the middle of the street.
The video shows Spees chasing after the man.
I defended myself from someone that was taking my property and was a threat to my physical well-being.
Hornicke wanted to break up the scuffle right away.
Hey, that's enough! I was yelling at both of them 100%.
He called the police. The man who grabbed the signs left before they arrived.
If they have to resort to that instead of arguing it, then I know that I'm right.
Hornicke doesn't think the man who grabbed the signs handled things the right way, but he wishes the protests would stop.
Keep our kids safe. Help keep our kids safe. That's all we're asking for. Please voice your opinions, do it in the proper manner, and just leave our kids alone.
Today, the Lawrence Police Department told us that they actually made contact with the man who grabbed those signs. They said that they submitted an affidavit to the Douglas County prosecutor, but right now they haven't made any arrests and no charges have been filed. Reporting live, Nathan Vickers, KCTV 5 News.
Thanks, Nathan.
Well, I told you so, you idiots. At last meeting here, Gordon and the board, and a public commenter as well, spoke about the recent city commission election results. And then during public comment, I also tried to speak about the city commission election results. And you, Gordon, stopped me and removed me from the meeting because you said that that topic was not germane to the school district's business.
Okay, we'll go to Justin.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so earlier here in this meeting, Gordon and some of the other board members, you all talked about the city commission election and also some of the candidates that ran for city commission as well.
I'd like to start with just briefly touching on the results of the election last week. I'd like to congratulate Mike Courtney and Kristen Polian for their wins at City Commission. And I'd also like to take a moment to thank all the candidates who ran. Running a campaign is not an easy task. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort. And it's not... it's very draining, and so I appreciate everyone who was willing to do that, put your name out there, and appreciate your interest in both service to the school district and the city.
And I'd like to thank everyone who stepped up to run for city commission and school board.
Additionally, I look forward to connecting with you all as fellow elected officials in Lawrence, and I hope we can work together to create a new level of coordination and cooperation between the school board and the city commission. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
And so how is that germane to your guys' business as a school district? Talking about the city commission and the election of that seems to fall outside of any kind of control you guys have over that. And so by doing that, you're making this a designated public forum, not a limited public forum. Now you can say till you're blue in the face that this is a limited public forum, but when you open it up, talk about anything and everything like you did right there, matters that don't pertain to you guys as a school district, then you've made it a designated public forum. And so I for one, am happy that Bart Littlejohn got voted out of the city commission because he was a terrible mayor. When he was mayor, he sat on the library board of directors and voted for the free speech activities policy that's in place there. And then he also, he violated my rights numerous times during the meetings, and he also...
Justin, I would ask you to keep your comments to be germane.
Well, that was my question. You guys you got to talk about the city commissioners, so you've now opened up the door for us as well. I mean, why do you guys get to waste everybody's time talking about that? But you're going to demand that I can't do that as well. And so he removed a speaker during a meeting and then had the police
thank you,
issue
Justin.
an unlawful. What did I? Well, after you removed me, I thought to myself, what the funk? So I'd like to spend a little time saying that I want to congratulate the winners of the city commission.
Please keep your comments
election.
germane to the business of the board, Justin.
Well, I'd ask you to do the same, Gordon. I mean, you all spoke about it. I mean, you said that exact same thing. I congratulate the winners on the city commission
Thank you,
election
Justin, for
results.
your
And
time tonight. We
I
appreciate
also
you coming. So we'll move on to Carrie.
Okay. I wanted to fuck him. I closed my eyes and waited. A moment later, I could
That's
feel
your
him
first warning, Carrie.
gingerly place his body over me. Hell, he said. He glanced down his body instead of finishing the sentence. I felt his erection against
Thank
me.
you, Carrie, for joining us
The
this
tops
evening.
of my
Appreciate it.
feet, jaw.
All right, we have one public commenter in person. Lori?